expectation is very important. So turn to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, you can make a difference. You don't have to wait. You can make a difference. The Bible tells us David was the youngest. Now the three oldest followed Saul, but David went back and forth from Saul to tend his father's flock. You know, David did not mind being a shepherd. Everybody look at me. By this time, was David anointed already? Was he anointed as king of Israel? Yes or no? Louder. Yes. And yet, when God gave him the opportunity to work in the palace, in Malacanang Palace, David did not mind going back and forth to help take care of the sheep. The Bible tells us David went back and forth from Saul to tend his father's flock. You see, David was diligent. You see, you and I have giants. The giants of low expectations, the giants of laziness. You know, for some people, look at me, everybody. Some of you are thinking, I will only begin to be faithful when I have a big assignment. No, 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 no. Whatever opportunities God has given you, big or small, you have to do it to the best of your ability. Amen? So beware of laziness. Beware of picking and choosing what ministry you will get into. May I suggest, whatever God has provided opportunities, you do it to the best of your ability. Be faithful in small things. Beware of the giant of this pride. You're not proud. This is below my dignity. I should not be doing this. Beware. And the father told his son, David, take now for your brothers roasted grain, 10 loaves, run to the camp to your brothers, bring also these 10 cuts of cheese to the commander of their 1,000, look into the welfare of your brothers, and bring back news to them. In other words, David did not mind being an errand boy, being a messenger. Now remember, he was working in the palace already. He was in the presence of the king. And yet, he was willing to be an errand boy. Every time he has free time, he was working. And the father told him, you know what? Bring something to your brother. Check them out. David did not mind doing it. You know why? Faithful in small things. Say that with me. Faithful in small things. Now, are you faithful in small things? Or are you waiting for the big thing? My friend, big thing will not come until you are faithful in small things. When the big things come and you are not faithful in small things, you will not be ready for the big thing.